What's up, guys? Welcome to another YouTube video. Today's Thursday night. It's actually past midnight, so it's Friday, I would say. And today was another day on the field with this solar industry. Today was not I have to say, it wasn't productive, but we actually had two homeowners that didn't pass the credit. It is what it is. At least we intended, and we're still, in touch, in contact, because the credit is just something that can be repaired, so it's just a matter of time. Tomorrow we're gonna hit the field again and helping as many homeowners to reduce their electricity bill and doing the correct way. Everything is transparent. We don't just sell, we just replace whatever they're paying actually to the electricity and lower to make sense. So I'm not gonna talk about solar in this video. I'm just gonna update with my gym journey, my fitness journey, my fitness goals. Hit the gym to those days number 7 consecutive, and I have to recognize, I have to face that the tiredness is it's catching up, and I feel like I'm behind with sleep. So well, Sunday, since I'm gonna be off, I'm gonna definitely gonna sleep more than enough, eat, and reset, replenish for the next week. Uh, I'm super grateful for what I'm doing for work, having the privilege to go to the gym. Not everybody has the privilege to go to the gym, you know, for many points of view, like economically, time, family, boundaries, you know. So I have to take in consideration, some people, they actually not want, they need to get in shape so they can improve their health. And your biggest wealth is your health. In this world, in our lifetimes, it's important to be in good shape, healthy. And bodybuilding, it's not like, I'll say it's healthy sport, because you have such a demand for your body to keep it up with the workouts, with the nutrition, the meal plans, because it's like a job. You have to conform with the schedule, with the timing. So that's why I'm trying to adjust my time management with my workouts and work, spend time with my wife. All this matters, so everything works in union. It's like a balance, but not a balance, because when you want something so bad and you want to achieve it in the most efficient way, you have to push it harder. On those days that you don't feel like, you don't have to consider your feelings or emotions. You have to stick with the program. That's what it's about, bodybuilding. uh, and the aspect of being healthy, you don't need to work out every day. You just can work out 2 3 times a week, and the rest of the days you just gotta be like active, walk. The work that I do is just, yeah, involves a lot of physical effort. I have to go to homeowners and walk. And of course we also sit down, we'll drive and stuff like that. But you just go constantly on the, not on the run, but you get inactive, not only physically but also mentally. You have to be very focused. You got to watch what you say, pay attention, observe any detail of the conversation, of the sales process, of the product that you offer. uh, be mindful, respectful. A lot of homeowners, they have this lack of trust because something bad happened in their past, and you cannot blame it. You got to be understandable, be empathic, but be genuine. That's the most important, because there's so many tricks and so many, how you say, manipulations in this world in order to achieve something. So when you do at that level of manipulation, is not genuine, because whatever you're gonna achieve is not like considered like earned. So the way I like to do and serve these people is to show my genuine effort, that I'm actually wanting to help them. That's my conviction. That's where I'm dedicated. And the gym thing, the fitness, what I'm doing, is just like a hobby for me for this moment. I like to look good, to feel in good shape, because that will make me feel good. But we have to prioritize the health, because without health, we're nothing in this world. And we have to be considering that other people like not able to do what we can do, like going to the gym first of all, be able to get a membership, be able to, walk your dog, for example, not trying to be funny. It's just some simple things that can mean the world for other people. Or especially making a YouTube video, you need to have an internet, a phone, a camera, the energy they want to put it before you go to sleep. Like right now, I'm like, I just want to slam the bed, but I remember I have to do this video. It's just something that I document my journey to be a self-made, independent financially, and not only feed my family but give them a good quality time. I'm blessed that I have my parents alive, and the time when I will get to spend more time with them, I want to spend quality time, treat them, be grateful for them, that they raised me the proper way with their sacrifices. I'm from Romania, born and raised. I went to school, graduated, university, you name it. Trying to be a good kid, in front of my parents, to show that, all the work they put it was well deserved and was worth it. But, according to circumstances, I preferred, it was my choice to come to United States, and it was my dream, and my dream came true. I'm in this country, but that doesn't mean like, there's roses and money, monetary rewards everywhere. You have to earn it. So the opportunity that you can have in this country to earn your existence, the way you want to design your lifestyle, it comes with the hard work, but that will pay you off and will make you feel fulfilled, because that you can show to your loved ones that it worked out for you, so you can serve and help others. Like, okay, I don't want to commute back to the work, because yeah, where I like to do in my work, my line of work is like help others, serve others. To nothing is more greater than when you make a customer, a client, a homeowner happy with your service or product. That's like makes me feel like very accomplished, and the reward is just a consequence. I don't want to think about the money that I make. Yeah, the money are good, but it comes with the hard work. First of all, you gotta build the value. So now I'll switch back with the loved ones. Yeah, with my parents, my wife, taking them to travel and get them to a nice restaurant, build experiences, memorable experiences. So you can look back and say, wow, I did this, I did that. I took them to visit nice places. And of course, this life is now just all about appearance. The car you drive, might boost your confidence, because hey, look at me, I could get this sport car, whatever. Well, I also have a dream car, that I never achieved yet, but why not shooting for it? But I know at the moment when you achieve something that's bigger than you, then eventually it's gonna fade. But it depends, like the amount of work you put it in. You see that you achieve through sweat, tears, and blood, and all those late nights. And when it comes to be accomplished, you'll be like, you'll be like proud of yourself, but not like an arrogant or just showing off to others. It's just something like, hey, I accomplished this. When you pay off your car, you'd be like, oh man, finally I pay off my car, and I paid off my car. And then you'd be like, okay, if something happens, God forbid, and you don't have to keep up with that car payment. You can pay for it wherever that something happens to your car. That's why it's very important to have the education, to be able to afford things that in case something happens to them, you can back it up. You know, in this country, a lot of people, they buy stuff that they cannot afford, and what they do is just getting on credit, and it's very tempting. And especially in this country, everything is attainable with credit. It don't matter if you have a bad credit, they'll still will sell it to you under a contract, and if you don't able to fulfill that contract, well, they'll take it away and it'll affect your credit. And people, they're not aware about the gravity of the consequence can bring. So that can be learned through, you know, hard lessons. You know, I had one car that was repossessed through a circumstance that I couldn't control, but hey, it could be avoided. Yes, if I want to have that car in payments, but I need that car to fulfill my necessity, commute to work and stuff like that. And it was not a fancy car. It wasn't just a Nissan Altima, like decent, you know. I'm not saying it was such a fancy car, or it wasn't just like a trash car neither, you know. What else I can tell you guys? I don't want to make this too long, you know. That was it for today. I'm just blessed and grateful. You know, when you feel like that, that's a different frequency. You build an aura that you can be contagious with, like the positivity and all, and you can just not be affected by the hate or negativity around you. You know, there's people, unfortunately, they have a bad vibe that can splash it, but if you're good with yourself and you're content with yourself and around you, you won't be affected by that. But I'm not saying every day is gonna be, oh my God, I'm feeling so grateful. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes in the morning, for example, for those people that are not morning people, which I'm one of them, and I'm working to adjust, to transition, to feel grateful in the morning that I wake up and I have another day and full of opportunity to help, to serve other people, to do a good thing, you know. All right, so about to go to sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be another day, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. It's not an obligation. If this video was inspirational, that's the whole purpose of this channel, to inspire others to do good in life, to feel good themselves, to be content. You know, we're all gonna chase something, but just enjoy the journey. You know, once you get to the destination, you're always gonna find something else to chase. And chase something genuinely, chase something that will fulfill you, and will make your others content, happy, you know. All right, with all said, man, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the night, and I'll see you tomorrow.